I've lived in London for almost 10 years, and during that time, through extensive research, and by research I mean a lot of wandering around with my project in my bag, I think I found 5 perfect places to knit where you actually feel like you live here. No tourist stuff. We have a hipster cafe in Waterloo, a bombed out church, some of the most exceptional rare chocolate you can find, and the city's cheapest quote unquote river cruise, not to mention one very dangerous yarn store. This is my London. So we're starting off here in Waterloo, which is definitely a part of London that most tourists don't come to, I think. This is actually one of Aspen's favorite cafes. It's called Scootercaffe. It's right near the station and the graffiti tunnel. I think it used to be an old scooter repair shop. The vibe is very cool. The people here are very, very friendly, and it's just going to be a really lovely place. Aspen and I are going to split a toasty for breakfast, and then we're really going to get out into exploring the town. And these chairs are so comfy. It's going to be a perfect place to knit. There's even a cat who shows up sometimes. Apparently he's mostly been hanging out upstairs because it's less hot up there, but his name's Oscar. He's great. If you see him, tell him I said hi. So now we're here in probably my favorite secret knitting spot in London. This is St Dunstan's in the east. It's part of the City of London, which there's the larger metropolitan city of London, but the City of London itself is where a lot of the finance sector is. It's a very specific borough here in London, and St Dunstan's is really incredible. It was a church that was built somewhere around 1100 AD. It got severely damaged in the Great Fire of, I think it was 1600 something. And then it was nearly destroyed in the Blitz in 1941. And the ruins of the church has become this absolutely gorgeous garden in the middle of the city. And it's one of my favorite places to come and relax. When I first moved to London, I worked in an area not far from here called Clerkenwell, and about once a month at least, I would take my full lunch break and I would get udon in a place nearby and then come here and spend the rest of my lunch break here. The day is gorgeous, so there's a ton of people, I think, doing the same thing. And it's just one of my favorite places in London to relax and think, and no matter how many people are here, it's always really calm and really beautiful and really relaxing. So I am very much looking forward to doing some knitting here. Of all the places we're going today, I think this is probably the best for just chilling and knitting. Plus it's free. Before we hit our next destination, which was right near Greenwich Market, we couldn't resist actually going into Greenwich Market in, well, Greenwich. It was established in 1737, and it is an incredible mix of food stalls and open air shop stalls, as well as standalone stores. And it is just such a wonderful, vibrant place. I really enjoyed looking at old, rare books. I actually found a copy of my favorite book of all time, Return of the Native by Thomas Hardy, from the 1800s. And it was in incredible condition and only £25. So I absolutely had to buy it. Meanwhile, Aspen was going nuts over the crystal booth because their gothy self can never resist a good shiny object. So we spent a little time browsing, working up an appetite, and then we absolutely had to head to the flagship store for a London institution, Dark Sugars. Originally got started in Brick Lane, which is also a really cool part of London. I'll have to show you sometime. Dark Sugars is run by a woman from Ghana who sources a lot of the cacao she uses from her own family farm in Ghana, as well as other cacao growers in West Africa. And let me tell you, I have never smelled a building that has smelled better than this. Okay, so we just got out of the Dark Sugars flagship store, their cocoa house, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. And so for lunch, Aspen and I decided that we were going to get some of their signature ice cream. So I have a double scoop. This is their double vanilla. Vanilla is one of my favorite flavors in the world. Is it weird to go to a cocoa house and get vanilla ice cream? Probably. I don't care. It's really, really good. It's like very much almost like really good frosting. And then the only fruit flavor that I like with chocolate is cherry, and so this is their Black Forest Gâteau. Oh my god, that's really good. Okay, so we're going to chill here. This was not a great place to knit because it says online that it's like a 4-story cocoa house, but they're actually very much in the process of building the other 3 floors. So it's definitely a place to go buy chocolate. The chocolate they have there is incredible. They cater to all kinds of allergies, and it's very rare beans that she uses. Like overall, it's just an incredible quality chocolate. But they are still building the seating. So we have found a little place to sit in the alley. I'm going to enjoy my ice cream, then do a little knitting before we head to what I think is the cheapest, best view that you can get in London. So if you come to London, you'll see a lot of like hop on, hop off river cruises or like scenic boat cruises or whatever. And they cost a decent amount of money. I personally, one of my favorite ways to get east to west on the Thames is with the Thames Clipper, which is otherwise known as Uber Boat. You can, it's part of the public transport system here. You can actually tap in and tap off just like you can on the tube with your contactless debit or credit card. It's fairly inexpensive, and it's a really great way to just sort of watch the city go by while you knit, which is one of my favorite ways to get around. So that's our plan for how we're going to get over to beautiful knitters.
There was a man without a crown. He walked the streets of London town with a pretzel in his hand. He used to say how lucky I am. And when the night comes, he prays, I wish tomorrow will be the same.
We're here at Beautiful Knitters, and I'm so excited. This is our final stop, and I'm going to be able to finally get my free space on my bingo board, which is buying yarn at a yarn store. And once I have this, all I'll have to do is finish making the socks that I've been making in this video, and then I'll have a double bingo. 2 at once. 2 prizes, very exciting for everybody, mostly for me because I also get yarn out of this. So let's go in. We have the bag. All right, this is what I bought. I bought more yarn than I expected. This is, what is this? This is from Night Gatherers. It is a combination of Exmoor Blueface, Romney, BFL, and Zwarbles. And this is going to be the warp on a scarf, and this is going to be the weft. This is from the Camel's yarn, inspired by Cornwall. It's apricot straw flower, and this is BFL fingering superwash. And so my plan is for this to be the weft. I just got like one of those wavy shuttles, and I'm gonna do some weird stuff with this, and hopefully it turns out well. And then the other thing I got, I don't know which pattern I'm going to use for this. I was thinking about the rabbia, but it doesn't quite look, it's not really floral color yarn, but I love this. This is Fonty, one of my favorite brands. It's French Cor d'Angora. It is 80% ethically harvested Angora, 20% wool. It has this beautiful halo, and this is going to be the mini scarf that I wear all winter, probably. And then, because I can't help myself, I also had to buy some stitch stoppers, because Beautiful Knitters always has the cutest freaking stitch stoppers in London. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. I got, okay, well, Aspen's making a face because I did get recognized in the yarn store, which is the first time that's ever happened in person, and I almost apologized, but she said she really liked my channel. So hi, thank you. You were great. Thanks so much for helping us. And with that, it's been a pretty great day. I hope you're having a great day. I certainly am. Hope tomorrow is even better than today was, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again real soon. Thanks. Bye.